welcome to my channel. My name is Alex and today I am bringing you the end of the year book tag. Now, I'm not sure who originally created this tag, but I will figure that out and leave it down below for you guys, but I've seen this tag going around on BookTube quite a bit lately. It is just a few quick questions talking about our reading plans for the end of the year. Thought it would be a fun, quick little video to do as we're starting to wrap up 2019. If you are new here and you're not already, be sure to go down and hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon so that you never miss out on any of my content. And without further ado, let's get started. Now, the first question says, are there any books that you started this year that you still need to finish? And the short answer is yes. One that I am actually in the middle of right now is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I've been reading this very slowly over the entire month of October, and I will finish it at the very end of the month, but that is one that I'm in the middle of that I still need to finish. Another one that I started was An American Marriage by Terry Jones. I just barely started this one. I got maybe a chapter or two in and had to put it down, but I really enjoyed it when I picked it up, and I'm hoping to finish it up in the end of the year. Another one that comes to mind was Frankly in Love by David Yoon. I picked up this one from the library and actually got about 50 pages into it or so, and I was really enjoying it, but I just had to put it down because I had to take it back to the library and wasn't able to renew my loan. So hopefully I'll be able to finish that one by the end of the year as well. And the last one that I'll talk about is The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. This one I had started as a slow but steady read and wound up putting it down. I do hope to pick it back up, but I don't know if I'll finish it by the end of 2019 because it is pretty long. The next question says, do you have an autumnal book to transition you into the end of the year? And I don't think that there's one particular book in my mind that will transition me into the end of the year. One that maybe might do it for me is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I associate the end of the year and moving into the winter season with historical fiction. I am really heavy on my historical fiction and fantasy moving into the end of the year when you just want to curl up inside and transport yourself into a different world or a different time period. So I think that if I read All the Light We Cannot See, that might do it for me. The next question says, is there a new release that you are still waiting for? And yes, I have 3 off the top of my head. The first one is my most anticipated release of the entire year, and that is The Toll by Neil Shusterman, which is the 3rd and final book in the Scythe trilogy. Y'all know me. I don't buy books that often. I pre-ordered The Toll. I cannot wait for it. I really want to read it like the second it comes on my doorstep, and I need it in my hands like yesterday. Another one I'm wanting to read is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, which also comes out in November. And I don't know a whole lot about the premise of this, but I really enjoyed The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and that came out almost a decade ago now, if not a decade ago, so hoping that I'm going to enjoy this one as well. And the last new release I'm looking forward to is Regretting You by Colleen Hoover, which comes out in early December, I believe, and this is a new venture from her. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know that it follows a mother-daughter relationship, and we learn about them together as well as their own independent romances. So I'm really excited. I've heard really good early reviews and I just love Colleen Hoover. The next question says, what are 3 books that you still want to read before the end of the year? First, I'm gonna go with Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This is about a woman named Eleanor who has her life exactly the way that she wants it. She's a little bit socially awkward, but she just likes her simple life, and I think she winds up falling for the IT guy at her company. I've heard a lot of people compare this to A Man Called Uwe, which I loved, so hopefully I will love this one as well. I put it in my 5-star predictions video, so obviously I'm hoping that I give it a 5 stars. Another one that I'm hoping to get to is Us Against You by Frederick Bachman. This is the 2nd and final book in the Beartown duology. I really enjoyed Beartown earlier this year, gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm hoping to wrap up the duology, and that is also the last work of Frederick Bachman's that I need to read to be able to film a backlist breakdown for you guys and hopefully have that posted in December. So I'd like to hopefully sneak that one in November. And one last book that I want to pick up in 2019 is Blanca y Roja by Anna Marie McLemore. You guys might know I read Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore earlier this year, and I liked it, but it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. I don't think that I read it at the right time to truly enjoy it. But this one has a really interesting premise. It has intrigued me for quite a while now, and I'm really hoping that I will love it. I don't know a ton about the premise of this book, but I believe that it exists in a world where there are these swans that come, and every family that has 2 girls, one of the girls gets taken by the swans, and it follows these 2 twin sisters, Blanca and Roja, and things happen from there. The next question says, is there still a book that could come out and shock you and become your favorite book of the year? And yes, I am expecting The Toll by Neil Shusterman to jump way up to the top of my list. I really am solidified on With the Fire on High being my favorite book of the year, but I have no doubt that The Toll could completely come up and blow With the Fire on High out of the water. We'll just have to see. And the last question says, have you already started making reading plans for 2020? And of course, yes, I have. Always right around October, mid to late October, I start thinking about the year ahead. I am always a major planner. I love thinking about what I'm going to do in the future. And November tends to be when the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge is announced for the following year. And I love getting to pick out the books that I'm going to read for the challenge. So I'm hoping to participate in that again. I might also participate in Around the Year in 52 Books once again. I don't have everything solidified, but I am thinking of some books that I'm wanting to read, challenges I'm wanting to participate in, and I'm also thinking about new series and videos and things that I want to put onto this channel. So I'm really, really excited for what 2020 is going to bring. So that is it for the end of the year book tag. If you want to answer any of these questions in the comments down below, I would love to hear your answers. I'm not going to tag anybody because I feel like a ton of people have done this already. But if you do the tag, let me know again in the comments down below. Leave your link so that everybody can go check out everybody's videos. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, as well as going down and hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon down below so that you never miss out on any of my content. So until next time, bye!